What's going on, fellow humans and resellers? It's I, James, ReadoptionAgency.com, 21 years selling on eBay. And I already got the items pulled. Got about 25 orders to ship out this morning. We'll talk about yesterday on eBay. First, I want to just let you know, I'm going to try to keep it together. Vern had a bad night. Last night, he tried to get up and he yelled out in this crazy pain. I thought he may have broken the bone. It was such a... First, I didn't even know it was him. I thought it was somebody in the kitchen, like scraping the wood. I'm going to do this a lot today. When my mind's stressed, I have problems talking or even thinking of words. Not bench, stool, wooden stool across our floor, because it makes that sound. You may know it if you have wood and tile. And I thought it was somebody in the kitchen moving that, and it turned out to be Vern. And so every time then he couldn't put pressure, nothing on the bad leg with the cancer. And before he would use it to stabilize himself, you know, and so he was wincing. And got him outside, and we got one step, then this porch, then a second step. And he gets up the first step because he gallops, but then he stops. And then he has a hard time getting up the second one. The last two times I took him out. So I got extra pain pills in him this morning, so we'll see how he does. He still can't put weight on it at all. Took him outside. He went to the bathroom, came back in, and he's laying down. So I think it's literally a day-by-day thing now. So we'll see. Going to give him time to recover because he always rebounds. I know there's going to come a time when he won't, but I got to give him that chance anyway. But he's ate his food and he ate his treat, so he's laying on the kitchen floor now. So we'll take it day by day and see what happens. So now to distract my mind, at least while I'm down here. All right. So eBay yesterday was a mess most of the day. Then I found that glitch. I called in. Still got another person who just seemed totally green, like a new person. And it feels like when you call into eBay now, they've been told like their whole job is to put up a wall. I mean, it's pulling teeth to get a ticket on anything. He's like, well, I can't put in a ticket for low sales. So where before they would put in a ticket and listen and hear me out. This guy didn't even want to hear me out. So it just feels like I think we're up to 6 people now. Their job is just to put up a stone wall. And that's when I said in the video, I guess he was putting in a ticket for the issue I found. He was kind of suspect with his words too. When anybody kind of stops and thinks how they're saying something, he's suspect, because he's like, well, we've got nothing happening, problems with the website happening that would affect the dollar amount of sales you're making. So he was very methodical when he talked, and that's always suspect. So that to me says, well, there's something going on, and he's just working his way around, not lying. But who knows? That could have just been my interpretation of it and his personality. Who knows? But yeah, up until about 8 o'clock. At 8 o'clock, the floodgates opened. So get this. So I'm doing, 3 hours with the one sale. I done another 2 hours with nothing and no emails, no offers type of thing. I do get No, I thought I had 2 offers. That's just something else in the email folder. So, let me go here. Actually, no, go here. So I left my emails in here. So even in the 7 o'clock hour, I think I had 1 or 2 maybe. Then in 8 o'clock, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 items sold in the 8 o'clock hour. So all day, hours with nothing, and then 12 sales in 1 hour's time. Nine o'clock hour, 1, 2, 3, 4 items. 10 o'clock hour, 1, 2 items. 11 o'clock, 1, 2, 3, 4 items. 12 o'clock hour, 1, 2 items. 1 o'clock hour, 2 items. 2 o'clock hour, 2 items. Nothing at 3, nothing at 4. 5 a.m., we've got 2 items. And then from 5:30 to 6:30, or 5:30 to 8:30, 3 hours, nothing. Then I took some offers. And we had a couple of offers paid and a few items sell in the 9 o'clock, or in the 8 o'clock hour. We're at 9:15 now. Got 1 in the 9 o'clock hour already. So, not going to worry about it today. And then, of course, on a day like this, when you have to deal with something negative, it always feels amplified. Like somebody was bitching me out about a CD. Oh, and I'm going to leave negative feedback and blah, blah. And of course, that in my head's being amplified. And I got to try to say, sorry for the issue. Please open a free return and I will send you a full refund. So my goal in situations like that is to get them to open that return. Because once you open the return, they can't leave negative feedback without it being taken off. So my goal is to get them to open the return, and then I can take care of the situation. But when you're not given the ability to take care of the situation, like the last couple of negatives, one guy didn't want to send it back. The other guy never responded back to me about the problem. So can't please everybody. And everybody cannot please me. If you don't like what you see here, get the funk out. Get the funk out. Get the funk out. If you're a fan of the band Extreme, their new stuff is sounding good. Their videos they released, I'm actually looking forward to that album. A lot of like 80s and 90s bands, when they put out new stuff, it all just feels like it has this plain level feel to it. Like there's no excitement in the music. It all feels the same. Like it could all be on the same album. And somebody made a good point on Facebook when I was talking about that. And they go, yeah, because they can't afford songwriters anymore. So they have to write their own material. I'm like, that's a good point. If you're not a good songwriter and you had to have outside help, and now you can't afford it because you're on your own, you're not on a record label, you're going to put mundane music out. But Extreme always seemed good, like good songwriters. So, and this new stuff sounds pretty good too. So I'm happy about that. I'm going to talk about anything and everything to keep my mind occupied while I'm down here. So it's my break. So please just deal with me, put up with me, I guess you could say. But let's get into the performance-wise. So yesterday was pretty much dead all day. I had $150 at 2 o'clock, I think it was. But I ended up with $760. So that like 8 o'clock big push just amplified me up. Today, we're at 9:17. I'm at 145 already. But as we've come to know, within the past probably 3 weeks, we cannot dictate the day now because it changes so drastically at any point of the day. So we'll see how the day plays out. But now they've taken away all my profit. I am now down 0.8. So this whole past week of issues have just totally took my 30% I was up and blew it. Traffic-wise. So I ran the test. Well, I'm running the test to see if, because my promoted numbers were lower, to see if I can do something. So I stopped my promotions, restarted them, went back to the Dynamic Plus system, and then I went ahead, and since those are lower, and I had 13,000 items not promoted, all my $5.99 free shipping items, I decided to put those on promotion at 3%, just to see if that promoted number, if that whole thing dynamic changes. So yesterday it ended with 30 promoted, 26 organic. So not much better. It's the same as 2 days ago. Because yesterday, the day before yesterday was 21 promoted. The day before that was 30 promoted. Yesterday was 30 promoted. So nothing there's changed, even adding 13,000 items into the promoted thing. As far as total impressions, did not change whatsoever. I've been sitting at 1.39 on impressions. So even though I added 13,000 more promoted items, let me see if the promoted impressions changed. 956 actually went down. So the promotion thing just really doesn't make any sense. Because it seems like you get the same results no matter what you do. I added 13,000 items to it, and I'm still getting the same amount. Now, am I missing something there? Or is it just all controversy, all conspiracy, controlled? Who knows? It's a pain in the butt. I know that much. Pain in the booty hole. So this morning we are sitting at 6 promoted, 4 organic. So I don't know. But Pirate Ship started working again yesterday, so that was good. Let me check Stamp, see if they ever got their poop together. Nope. Stamp's still not working. Let's see. I uploaded a lot of videos yesterday. A couple of shorts. I took off. Well, one was my bike ride, and then 2 were the ending of that one video, because I know a lot of people probably never make it to the ends of videos. So I thought I might as well take the funny part out of that video and try to turn it into little somethings. So I did that. And I ended up posting them on all the websites like TikTok and Instagram and everything. So when I have those little goofy situations, I'm going to try to take them out of the video and put them out there in shorts or whatever. Let's see what you guys are talking about since I put out so many videos yesterday. Let's see, 17,000 items across 400 listings, and my shop only states 1,500 items searchable. If you do incognito search, it shows 0 items available. Glitch alert 13111. Promoted down by 90% since January. Glitch alert 14635. eBay stated resolved. Not. Yeah, they were saying yesterday too, resolved. I'm like, no, this stuff's not resolved. All new tickets taking a minimum of 36 hours to index. monthly plus sold. Yeah. It's just, man. All right. Having a customer trying to pay and can't, and another who canceled his purchase because eBay is telling him the item is out of stock. Yeah, I've had both of those happen before. So, not recently, but. All right. Great video, first time watching. Thank you, thank you. Would love to listen into your conversations to eBay. Not today, not these past 6 ones you wouldn't, because I have to hold myself back and say, what happened to all the good people? What happened to all the people who like to help, who aren't just trying to stonewall you? And I know it's not them, and I know, that's why I don't get upset at them, because they're doing what they're told. Everything is beyond them. They're just the first line. That's like getting mad at soldiers for the government starting a war. Don't it get slow this time of year when people go on vacation? It starts getting slow, yes. But all the issues, the slowness is not causing the issues, and the issues are not causing the slow of sales. Or, wait, no. The issues on the site are causing the slow sales. It's not the lack of customers out there. Because you got to think, too, the times we're in right now where people are paying more for everything, there's going to be less people going on vacation. Not everybody's going to have that extra money to just go out and do something like that. So, and I think by day, more and more people get online access to things, too. So, I think there's only a small percentage of people in the world that are online, and that grows daily. So you're always getting more and more people added into the mix on top of all that, too. So. It's so hard seeing us swinging at ghosts and smoke, trying to figure out how to get our items seen by people who likely buy them. If only they could actually find them, because the algorithm controlling the search literally determines, and he goes on, but that is 100% right. When my items are able to be seen, you've seen how well they sell. Even at common, simple items, I had 4 to 5 days there, $1,000. Let's just say 800 to 1,000, 800 to 1,100. So when you're barely squeaking by in the 500s and you're getting errors on top of it. Yesterday I got the I couldn't list for a little bit problem. So that is the problem eBay created internally. Yep. Under the misguided thesis that their data and AI know best what the shoppers will buy. Yeah, that's what I just never understood, how the algorithm, if it's so smart, can see when my stuff is seen, it sells. Why is it not shown? I don't. All right, let's get the listing. Mention clothes, hats, and shoes. I'll save those categories for bottom feeders. All of the wearable items are the most returned items across online and brick stores. I have under 1% return rate. You obviously don't watch my videos. Waste of time and so many worries of minor stains, snags, smell, size, design, color, wear. No, not really. I've been reselling for decades. You haven't clearly watched my videos. I learned my lesson long ago. Media, however, easy to test. You don't have to test media. Inspect, clean, let alone store. So much of it there. 5 descriptive words list done. Textiles, clothing, 35 million descriptors and specifics. Yeah, and I don't use any of them, and I still sell. So I do the basics. I feel multicolor out for most colors, because technically there is more than one color on every item. So that's how basic I am, and the stuff still moves when it's seen. So watch my videos, you may learn something when eBay's working. All right. Alrighty. So let's go. All right. Michelob visor headed to Puerto Rico. Sold for $10. $10 make you holler. I forgot to bring my other phone down. I reinstalled the app so that it will beep or cha-ching when something sells. And then I wouldn't have to keep going like this looking at the pop-ups. Something did pop up, so let's see. We're at $9.29. Oh, I guess it was just an offer, maybe? Yep, it was an offer. No, I'm not doing that. Bad buyer. Make counter offer. Yeah, somebody hollered at me this morning about all these scratches on a disc. I'm like, come on now. I got a resurfacing machine. If there's too many scratches, I resurface it. So I don't know if it's just... And usually when people say negative in the comments that they're sending you, that they're going to leave a negative, they're trying to get something for nothing. I had this one person who bought a sealed PC game from me. I'm just going to tell you how it played out. Bought a sealed PC game. I get an email with a picture saying the game was not in the box. I go, that's funny. It was sealed. Why don't you send me the actual weight of the item as it is now, and I can compare it to with what shipped. That was Vern. Was that Vern? Was he laying or standing? He was yawning. Open a return. So he was going to send it back. I said, good, because I found a friend who has that game, and I can compare the weights. So then I know that I'm in the wrong, because if I'm in the wrong and it is an empty box, I'm going to give you a refund. It's like a $80 game or something. So I said, well, I got a friend who's got the game. I'm waiting for him as a response, so I can get the weight of the actual boxing game together, and then I'll know I'm wrong and I can give you the refund without even worrying about it. Item hasn't come back yet. It hasn't shipped it yet. It's been 5 days now. So just kind of shows if he's really trying to scam me, the links people will go to try to scam you. So I always try to play the long game, and instead of like saying, oh no, it's not, blah, 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 you play like, you could have made a mistake, and then cover your butt. So, but normally when they say negative in the comments, all they want They want to keep the item and they want their money. So I told the person with the CD, go ahead and open a free return and I'll send you a full refund. So we will see if they do it or if they go away or if they leave a negative. Guess we'll find out. New shape and box here. Two. Since when did I have to do custom forms for Puerto Rico? Huh. Okay. Well, let me go ahead. Yeah, huh. Okay. I don't think I had to do that before. For Puerto Rico? Is that new or am I totally spacing? Because Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory. But now we got to do custom forms for it? Huh. I don't recall doing that. I could be wrong, but I don't recall it. And it's still going $4. Huh. Well, it's not printing up the custom form, so something must be going on with Pirate Ship there. Huh. Not sure what happened there. All right, we've got, are you ready for a hat light? Yeah. All right, we've got, which ones we got? We got Cabela's Club, McGuire Irish Pub, McGuire's Irish Pub, Golf Club, and 3 hats headed to Pennsylvania. So far, $36.50. Boom. I don't know what it is, like all the stuff I've resold over the years, I get the biggest thrill and the kick out of selling this stuff. I mean, the stuff that people probably would pass up on. And somebody may pick that up, but and these are decent looking, so they may be picked up, but I don't know, like even all the shoes I sold and made, and the, you know, the huge months I would have selling shoes, $50,000 a month, $60,000 a month. Doesn't give me the joy selling these just common pieces do. All right. 11.6. I think it's just because so many people look down upon this stuff, right? Like that person talking, bottom feeder. I always like to do things differently or outside the box or not the norm, you know, and have maybe standards that other people wouldn't, or kind of like the whole, I'm not going on anybody's YouTube channel, no matter how big they are, if they're charging resellers for information, right? I know that if I went on some of the ones that I've been invited to, that my channel would blow up and I would probably be making $3,000 a month, my goal I'm trying to get to. But I'm not doing it that way. That's not who I am. That's not my, I don't know. And some may call that stupid. Why not? Do it. Go on there. You're only going to gain from it, But I'd be technically supporting something that I'm kind of against. So why would I do that? And, they always say nice guys finish last. And that's the way I always kind of look at it, is not necessarily not saying I'm a nice guy, but having like a certain set of standards that kind of can be looked as a nice thing is going to not propel my channel or whatever, like doing it could, selling out, if you will. I don't know. It could be stupid, but it wouldn't be the first time I've been called stupid, so I'm sure it won't be the last. All right, we got Petty Page 45. Headed to Canada. Sold for $5. And I think that's one thing that bothers me. Like, it doesn't bother me. It's just I don't want to become type of thing. Like, I don't know if that was a noise or if I was just hearing something. Like, I will just see some YouTubers, eBay sellers, who it just feels like they're putting up a front, Like, it feels overly nice with everything they talk about, everything they do, every interaction they have. Overly nice. Almost like fake feeling. And I don't want to ever have that fake feeling, because I'd be the first to notice, and I wouldn't be happy with that. All right. Okay, this is international. We'll go LP and change the dimensions. I'll be talking to myself a lot because my mind's not straight right now. I'm trying to be distracted. And while being distracted, I have to still do this, which I'm not 100% comfortable with, like I am with stamps. And I know I need to start getting out of this stuff. Like, I've got enough. Like, I need to change my game plan, I think, from here on out. And just absorb the stuff I have in storage, get it listed in the store. But instead of telling Jan maybe to be a lot more pickier when she goes to the bins, type of thing. Because I got so many bags up there right now that I can't even catch up on, since she went a couple weekends in a row. So I'm like really backlogged with stuff. And then plus I want to do yard sales where I can get better stuff. Speaking of, in my yard sale video, you will see I bought a bunch of Blu-rays. So this one sold for $6, headed to Poteet, Texas. $560 technically. Okay, nope, U.S. I am brain farting. But if eBay keeps running like it has been for the past, we're 8 days now. Jan can't go to the bins because I can't. I'd rather put that little bit of extra money in my pocket than have more product that I don't need. All right, next up we got the Life is Good shirt, women's shirt. Headed to Lewisburg, West Virginia. Sorry, sold for $12. I'm a bottom feeder. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm a bottom feeder. That's alright. I'm a bottom feeder. But I can sleep at night. Back US 57. I'm a bottom feeder. That could be my thumbnail. I'm a bottom feeder. Da, da, da. Bottom feeding USA. Alright, next up, The Adventures of Baron DVD. Headed to Flat Rock, Michigan. Sold for $6. And that could be free shipping. Pirate Ship doesn't really tell me. It just says $6. Usually $5.99 stuff is the free shipping stuff. Everything else is plus shipping, if you're new to my videos. But I do have $5.99 stuff that is not free shipping. So there's a chance, but chances are it's probably free shipping. I'm a bottom feeder. Next up, Amy Grant cassette and concert. Needs a sponge. Headed to Belfast, Maine. Why does he put those in there? Does he use those? I use this one. I'm a bottom feeder. And I do it right. I'm a bottom feeder. I get paid at night. I'm a bottom feeder. Wicka, 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 wicka. Have you guys been liking the negative comments I get? Like so many people, and I used to always just delete them, but now I leave them. Now I just find them pure entertainment. Pure entertainment. So that was $5.99. So that was probably free shipping also on that. Wait a minute. Oh. Wait a minute. Well, it's too late now. Why did it go first class when I picked media? Why wasn't media checked on that? It's supposed to be. I got another cassette here. Let me check that real quick. Do this other cassette. See what the dilly is there, yo. Michael W. Smith, I'll Be Here For You single. Headed to Kaiser, West Virginia. Another West Virginia. Sold for $5.99. Did I not hit the meet? Maybe I hit the international one. That's probably what I did. You can't send international stuff media mail. Be nice if you could. That was a cheaper rate. Next up, we had another yard sale item. Another Blu-ray. Sherlock Holmes. Headed to Hot Springs, Montana. Sold for $7. What I paid $60 for all those items. I think there was about, I don't even know, it was like 20, 40, 60, 80 with the CDs, 90, 100. There might have been 120, so it probably came out to about 50 cents a piece on those. Did see it. Oh, come on, James, pay attention now. All right, focus. I'm hitting international instead of media mail on the, and it's costing me money. My head's not in the game. It's elsewhere. I thought we were going to have, Jan found a service that comes out to your house for Vern. So we wouldn't have to like lug him to the vet, because that would just be painful for him all around. Plus I kind of want Courtney there, because they're so close. Stop it, James. Grateful Dead shirt. If you watched my yard sailing video, this was bought at that estate sale. They called it an estate sale because they were moving. So, and this sold, going to Austin, Texas, sold for $24. So that was the first. I haven't even got them all listed yet. I only do like 9 t-shirts a day. So. On my new listing plan. Polybag t-shirt US. 6'4". So I spent $156 at that yard sale, I think it was. Got 24 back on one item. So that's good. And I know it's not accounting for the fees. Just making a blanket statement. Sold a Raleigh RFC Vipers patch. Headed to Tumble, Texas. Sold for $16. They really sell for $16? Oh, it's going international, and wow. Wait, no, what? Huh? Hold on, something screwy here. This is headed to France. Did I click on the wrong thing? Hold on, I'm getting confused here. Yes, I guess I did. I'm sorry, I'm really screwing up here. Headed to France. Sold for $420. Click on the wrong thing. Alright, that's International Cassette. Mailer. 1 ounce. Used patch. I guess it's not a used patch. Oh, 419. 1. And of course I need a code. Why did my page keep getting shut down? HS code. Let me make sure I got the right thing here. Okay. CD for patch. For a patch. Patch prints, including logos. Easy enough. Okay. We got a shirt. US Sheetrock 400 polo shirt. This one's headed to Tumble, Texas. Sold for $16. Alright, t-shirt bag. Poly bag US. Perfect. Let's go. I had to pull it together today. Man. Pull it together, James. Pull it together. All right, we got. Are you ready for a CD line? We've got Sweet Honey on the Rocks. I Got Shoes. And 2 Regina Carter CDs. Something for Grace and self-titled. 3 CDs headed to Silver Springs, Maryland. Sold for $18. $18. CD Media Mail US 10. Let's see, we are at 9:57. Let's see what the money is. See if I got into my 150 to 250 range. Performance. 187.69. So $188. Right in the middle. Haven't seen it that way at all in the whole week, have we? The whole week that's been eBay's been having issues. I've gotten close because I remember then it crashed during the rest part of the day, but I don't think I've ever made it in there, at least to the middle and higher. So that's at least a sign in the right direction. All right, White Stripes CD headed to Strongsville, Ohio. Sold for $6, probably free shipping. When Vern made that noise earlier, she was feeding him, so she said it was almost like he yawned and it came out. He was getting some extra food from her while she was eating her breakfast. He was getting bonus treats. Bonus treats for the bird. All right, next up, the hoarder house I went to. Did I talk about going? I tried to go back that Saturday, and they weren't open. I finally drove by around a little after 12, and they had just opened the garage and started pulling out some trash. I'm like, I don't want to go in now. And I didn't see the guy originally, so I'm guessing it was just his siblings there, because I didn't see him unless he was inside. I go, I'll go back in a couple of hours maybe, and I didn't go back. So I did so good at the yard sales. I'm like, do I really need to go through this garage right now, spending what I spent at the yard sales? Probably not. But anyway, I got this there. I spent a total of, what did I spend there? $60 on all the stuff I got. So this sold for $7. I've sold a few of these so far. Headed to Seattle, Washington. And I need some mailers. I know those look good. All of them didn't need, none of those needed resurfaced when I bought those. All right, CD medium mail packaging, 10.2. Medium mail, boom. All right, Sing Along. Did I pull the right one? Put sing and play in Hebrew. Where did I get sing and play? For very young children. That's the right one. Where did I get that wording when I listed it? Why didn't I put sing along new Hebrew songs? I put sing and play in Hebrew for very young children. Where the hell did I get that from? Maybe the vinyl? No? I don't know how I came up with that title. Unless I all of a sudden started reading Hebrew and that's what that says. All right. Sometimes I do things that baffle me. But it's headed to Albuquerque, New Mexico. Sold for $7. confused. Alrighty. Vinyl US Media. 1-4. Media. Go. I'm running out of room. All right. Oakley Hall, second guessing. See, head to the Philippines. Oh, why'd I do that? Because you're not thinking, James. Because your head's not in the game. Sold for $7. Alrighty. CD. No, this is international, James. 3.5. $6.99. Where are we at? 56. Oh, and I still got pretty many items here. Okay. We got some Talbots women's jeans. Leggings headed to Bronx, New York. And sold for $16. Polybag hoodie. 1, 2. Alrighty, we got Nerf Blaster. Just put this up yesterday. It's a PC game headed to Australia. It's new. Sold for $70. Fit in here. Yes, perfect. Okay. Let's do this one manually. 10 by 8 by 4. 10 by 8 by 4. 167. PC game / toy, if you will. What is 70 Australia and US? AUS to US dollars, because it was bought on the US site. So it's 47 US dollars. So 46.71. So we'll just put 46. 167. Alright, let me show you what else I've sold. Because I don't think everything that has to go out is done. And then some. Since we're on our hour, we'll wrap this up. Don't like taking up too much of your guys' time. So we got an Evil Dead DVD, sold for $4.20. We've got an MFA oil hat, that sold for $10.50. We've got Titleist, cool colorway, burgundy and gold, sold for $6. And I think I missed a hat in one of the lots. Was one of the hats 4 hats? Because I got this hat here that has no home. Damn it. I am all out of it today. All right, got this Oldsmobile USA Trek gym bag, sold for $14. Got Benny Goodman, plays Benny Goodman. The International All-Stars play Benny Goodman, sold for $7. And Spoon Ga 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 promo CD single sold for $7. Did I really mess up? Well, it won't surprise me today, since my head's everywhere. Date sold. All right, let me figure that out, and I'll let you guys go. So we're at 10:09, and we were at 188, and now I'm at 202. So sales still coming in for now. So hopefully it keeps going. Hopefully you guys get some sales. So, all right, I'll see you all in the next video. Later.